Hey guys, welcome back to Puff It Louder, and welcome back to Steam Prison. We are with Fitzgerald, aka our ex-fiance, and he, I guess, is trying to help us find out who the murderer is. I don't think he has any information. He kind of looks clueless. I mean, he's asking weird questions too. She was just like, yeah, I can't really go back to my old home, and he's like, why not? And I'm like, are you stupid? Like, because, like, clearly people can recognize me and it's been ages, yeah. So, I don't know, I guess he's realizing, oh, that's kind of a dumb question, but I don't know. Let's get into it.
僕でよければ協力させてくれないだろうか。少しは力になれると思うんだ。
Oh, okay. Are you sure?
ああ。新米議員の僕がどれだけ役に立てるかわからないけどね。大切なお嬢様のために力を尽くすよ。
That's nice of him.
常に忠誠を。僕は警察官ではないけれど、正義を信じる気持ちは同じだから。
Lord Fitzgerald, thank you. Now we should talk about Sir Ines.
いや、自分はいい。
What?
手がかりになりそうなことを思い出した。まずはそちらを当たろうと思う。
That was weird.
フィッツジェラルド君、自分を信じ、彼女に会ってくれたこと、感謝する。
感謝したいのは僕の方だよ。いきなり彼女の名前を出された時は驚いたけどね。これからいくつか調べて、今日中に何らかの連絡を取るようにする。
Alright, thank you. Lord Fitzgerald left the chapel, smiling. Sir Ines, on the other hand. Why are you so upset? He's been scowling for a while now. He'd never been one to smile much, but his blank face and his irritated face were similar, but not identical. Whatever the case, it was uncomfortable. Sir Ines, is everything alright?
彼のことを本当に信頼してもいいのか？物分かりが良すぎると思わないか？
Are you jealous? Well, I think he's just kind of an airhead, right? Too easily?
ああ。お前の話を微塵も疑わず、力を貸すと自ら申し出た。お前に協力して彼に何の利がある？
I think it's because he's an airhead. I don't know. I don't think people are always in it for themselves. Maybe he's just being altruistic.
なあ、そうだ。だからお前に尋ねているんだ。彼を信頼していいのかと。お前の運命を簡単に彼に預けていいのかと。
That's a big question to ask Krimu, but...
託してしまった今、後戻りはできないかな。婚約解消と言っていたな。それは罪人となる前の話か。
Oh, wait. I think it was before the crime, right? Yeah, cause her mom was freaking out. She was like, oh my god, what did you do? Like, blah, 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 blah. Yes, I don't know why, but we got the notice very suddenly from the government. It could have been an administrative error, or due to reasons out of our hands. There was no time to investigate what happened before I was exiled. Wait a second. So if the engagement broke off, like, literally, like, was it the same day? Because that's, like, really weird. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, Lord. But he has such a nice face. Like, you would never expect him to... Well, maybe it's his dad? Like, the Lord or something? Because he's, like, the chairman of the people, right? Maybe, because... Like... Yeah, because, well, maybe his dad... Well, then that means that he doesn't know what's going on. Oh, I don't know, whatever.
なるほど。下界へ降りる以外に、婚約が解消されることもあるとは知らなかった。
The engagement. Talking about all this takes me back. What about Sir Ines? Had Sir Ines had a fiancé? He's 11 years older than I am. No, I don't want to speculate. But then again, what about that Thea person? Was she his wife? What does that mean for me? Being in love with a married man is even worse than simply being in love. Ugh.
ん？何をうなっている？悩みがあるなら打ち明けてくれ。
But it didn't seem like the time or place to talk about it.
遠慮はするな。ここには自分とお前しかいない。他言はしない。信頼してくれ。
I don't think you want to hear this, but now I have to tell him, don't I? I would have liked not to talk about this, but I gulped and started. All right. Sir Ines.
なんだ？
Sir Ines, are you married? It's such an easy question. Why did I stutter? I didn't feel certain that I really had the right to ask, and that had made me stumble.
自分は未婚だ。結婚の準備をする前に下界へ降ろされた。下界へ降ろされた者の婚約は抹消される。自分の婚約者は別の者と暮らしているに違いない。
I see. How well did you know her?
付き合い？付き合いも何もたまに会って話すくらいだ。自分は仕事の方が大事だったから交流はあまりしなかった。
Oh.
大抵のものと同じく定められたものと定められた日に結婚し定められた人数の子供を育てる。そんな生活を送るものだとばかり思っていた。
They assign you a number of children? That's wild. I see. Sir Ines hadn't married yet. That's good, right? What about Thea?
せや。
Yes. I tried to ask you about her before. Wasn't she someone important to you?
大切？なあ、そうだな。そうだった。彼女はハウンズの前リーダーでな。とても強く凛としていて素晴らしい女性だった。彼女もまた君のように無茶をする性格でな。自分もザクスもたびたび困らされていた。君を見ていると時折シアを思い出してな。そのせいで口にしてしまったのだろう。
Did you love her?
そうだな。上官として好きだった。だが異性として意識するのは難しいな。シアは誰か一人のものになるような人ではなかった。性別不詳、女を捨てた女などザクスがよく愚痴っていたものだ。
I see. You have a long history with Saxon, don't you?
ああ、昔はああではなかったんだ。本当に経験は人を変える。もし彼女が生きていたらお前とザクスの関係も違っていただろうにな。残念だ。昔話はこれまでにして、大事なのはこれからだ。何が起こるかわからない。何か起こってからでは遅い。十分注意し行動すること。いいな。
Yes, absolutely. I like how he just glazed over the fact that she asked him all those questions. But... Sir Ines went to the police station with the temple to gather information. I went back to our quarters and to wait for Lord Fitzgerald. Sir Ines isn't married. Oh no, I don't have time to think about this. As I waited, I read the newspapers from the days after my parents were killed. I went through about a week's worth. They contained a mixture of truth and falsehood regarding the Tistella family. And after that, nothing. No information. I had to think about our strategy and what we were going to do. But whenever my thoughts felt idle, I found myself thinking of Sir Ines. When Sir Ines is reinstated as a police officer, the temple will assign him a new fiancé. There's no way I can stop that happening. And I won't be pinked as the fiancé. Even if we manage to work all this out, I'll never be able to be with him. That's pretty sad. I couldn't help but wonder if it wouldn't be the best if we continued to live as we did. No, I shouldn't even think about it. I knew that thought was unacceptable, but I couldn't shake it. It's evening already. When is Lord Fitzgerald going to come? Lord Fitzgerald, my former fiancé. If I had never met Sir Ines and married Lord Fitzgerald, I wouldn't have felt the way I do. But I feel like it was inevitable that I met Sir Ines. I'm a little selfish, aren't I?
戻った。
Sir Ines, welcome back.
ああ。ただいま。
Oh, God.
そんな風に迎えられると、我が家に帰ってきた気分になるな。
Sir Ines smiled and unbuckled his sword. How did it go? Any progress?
よくないな。警察官時代の私物を探していたのだが、ここを去ったのは4年前だ。保管庫のどこに置かれているのかわからない。
Why do you need your personal belongings?
ああ、パートナーの形見の聖人ユネの印が施されたペンダントだ。譲り受けた時、その中に誰かの名を書いた紙が入っていたことをふと思い出した。その名を知りたいのだが、保管庫は物で溢れていてな。あの中から探すのは苦労しそうだ。だが、一つ成果はあった。事件について知人と会うことになったんだ。重要な情報を知っているかどうかはわからないが、一歩前進したのには違いない。
Yes, that's good.
ああ、お前はどうだ？フィッツジェラルド君から連絡はあったか？
No, nothing. I wonder if something went wrong.
今日中と言っていたんだ。まだ慌てなくていいだろう。
Well, I guess that's true, but that's kind of weird that he didn't show up. I mean, well, I don't know. I guess we could just be patient.
どうだ？外を少し歩かないか？
Are you sure?
なあ、もう日は落ちている。目立った行動さえ慎めば、誰もお前に気づかないはずだ。どうだろう？自分と出かけないか？
Yes. As soon as I took him up on the offer, the gloom in my heart cleared away. It amused me what a simple disposition I had, but there was nothing I could do about it. How long has it been since we walked together? Since the market? I restrained my excitement and left the room with him. I'm a little surprised. This area hasn't changed since the time or my time as a police officer.
お前がここを去ったのはつい最近ではないか。そう簡単に変わるものではないだろう。だが、そうだな。自分が去った時と比べても少しも変化が見られない。下界の湿度の高さに慣れてしまったせいか、ひどく乾燥している気がしてしまうな。
Yes, and it's so quiet. The city was painted in warm light. The people we passed looked happy and at peace. I used to take this all for granted. Now that I've seen what life is like in the depths, this peace here feels so surreal. Here, a world of peace, ruled by the state and the law. There, a world of chaos, but also freedom. Where people can be happier, I wonder?
ハウンズだった自分の前で無秩序というとは勇気があるな。
That's true. Oh, I'm sorry.
だが間違ってはいない。ザクスのやり方はそう言われても仕方がなかったからな。止められなかった自分も同罪だ。それを非難する権利はみじんもない。懐かしい場所に出たな。
Why? Isn't this
ここ
right
は
outside her house?
自分が警察官時代によく巡回していたところだ。
Really? What an odd coincidence. My home is quite close, just beyond there.
なあ、そうか。そうだな。ここは貴族が多く、警備が行き届いているからか治安が良く、自分がいた頃は事件という事件が発生しなかった。あ、だが、
What is it?
ある夜、パートナーと持ち場を分担し、それぞれ別に巡回していた時、幼い女の子を発見したんだ。
Is that Krimu? Didn't Krimu say a story to Finn at one point? Something about like losing. I think she lost the pendant, and then some police officer. What if he... What if he's... No, I'm not gonna say it, but let's just go through it.
最初は亡霊だと思ったほどで、よく人さらいに合わなかったものだとひどく驚いたものだ。
Jeez. A ghost?
なあ、なんでもその子は
Oh,
ペンダントを探しているらしくてな。
Oh my god, watch it be Krimu.
夕
That'd be
方にも見
crazy.
かけたから大切なものだとは思っていたが、まさか夜にも探しているとは思わなかった。
A girl looking for a pendant. I decided to listen to Sir Ines, having the vague feeling where this was going to end.
彼女が探していた場所とは別のところでペンダントを拾ったものの、その子の居住地を知るはずがなく、拾得届を処理しようと持ち歩いていた。だから夜にまた見かけた時は運が味方したと思ったものだ。
Oh. Okay. This must be Krimu. It has to be. Unless there's another girl in the same area that found this pendant.
きっと夕方の女の子に違いない。拾得物は本来規定に従い新会員で保管するもの。だがあの子がそんなことを知っているとは思えない。また君か。
You! She looked at me and recognized me. I could see the disappointment on her face.
こんな時間に外を出歩くとは。親が心配しているはずだ。
I reached for her and told her to go home. She swatted my hand aside and glared at me, insisting she was fine. They don't know I'm here.
どこが平気なんだ。
Please leave me alone. I can't go home until I find it.
探し物？
Yes, it's really important. I need to find it, otherwise Then she fell silent again. She looked down, tears welling in her eyes.
君にとってとても大切なものなんだな。それはこれだろうか。
Was his face blacked out? This is my... Oh, there it
君
is.
のものだったか。よかった。拾った時、君のものであってほしいと願った。これが目的のものであれば、余計な心配をせずに済むからな。
Look at him in his younger days. Worry.
ああ。探し物さえ手に入れば、君が夜道を歩くこともなくなるだろう。
I'm very sorry.
気にするな。君の家はどこだ？近くまで送ろう。
Whoa, talk about stars in the sky. It is Krimu. It's totally Krimu. Oh my god. Oh my god, she must have been like 6. How old was he? Yes, I thought so.
やはり。
That girl,
お前がどうしたんだ？
the girl whose pendant you found was me.
はあ？
I'm serious. It really was me. I wonder why we didn't recognize each other before. You look different now, but my memory of that day is pretty good. Maybe it's because of how different you look. Sir Ines, why is your hair so short now?
どうしてと言われても、髪の長さは個人の自由であり、湿度の高い保護地区では髪は短い方が楽だ。それに、お前もあの時と違うではないか。
How so?
そうだ。あの時のお前は幼くドレスを着ていた。そのお前は保護地区では帽子を深くかぶり、男みたいな服を着ていた。
Damn, so we did meet each other back in the day.
成長し、美しくなっていたんだ。気づけるはずがあるまい。
Beautiful.
いや、当時と比べてだ。
Oh, just wasted. You didn't have to walk back on that one. But it was very like him to do so. This is so sad. I meet the person who made me become a police officer, and then I don't realize it for such a long time.
きっかけ？
Yes, until you helped me that day. I thought police officers were just loafing around in the city. Then I understood how important your job was, helping the people. It became my dream to help them as well. I am who I am because of you, Sir Ines. Oh, I'm sorry. I became so excited. It's an important memory for me.
いや、構わない。あの頃のペンダントは、あれからなくしていないか？
Well, I gave it to the hounds in the sanctuary district.
なんだと？なぜだ？
There was a dispute at the supply station. I had to hand it over in return for the ration.
そうか。自分が知っていれば取り返してやったものの、すまないな。
It's not your fault. It was precious to me, but I realized that objects aren't what's important. What really matters is that I live a good life, one which my family would have been proud of.
なるほど。18歳にしては考えがしっかりしているな。
Yeah, and you're an old man. We all get it. We're gonna stop here. Wow. That was a plot twist. God, it's so weird to think that, like, Creamer was like, what? Like, she must have been really young, because she was like, no, I don't want to go home, that kind of thing, you know? Like, she must have been at least below 11 years old. Like, so how old was he when he joined I think he joined at the age of 20 or something like that, because 18 is the youngest. So if he was 20-something, and he's 11 years older than her. Yeah, that would make sense, because that would make her, like, 9, right? Oh, God. Oh, Lord. Imagine knowing someone since you were 9 years old, and then growing up, and then falling in love with them. That's cuckoo bananas. That's like a freaking movie, like, plot line or something. That's crazy. Anyways, next episode, maybe we'll reminisce some more with Ines, aka Daddy. I forgot I called him that. We should call him that again. Oh boy.